Malabar Beach, Australia. A search and rescue team patrols the coastline in wild seas when suddenly their wave runner capsizes. The driver manages to hang on, but his partner Joe Cronin is hammered by a massive swell. He's brutally tossed into a notorious sea cave known as the Trap. Imprisoned inside by the relentless waves. Up above, Paul Kernick and his fellow rescuers know they don't have much time to get Joe out.
The sea cave is extremely dangerous. You can be sucked underneath the rocks and get jammed into that and drown.
With no time to lose, Paul rappels down the jagged cliff, but there's no way to pull both men up on one rope. Suspended at the mouth of the cave, Paul tosses a rope into the churning foam.
I'd taken down a rope that floated and a helicopter rescue harness. Threw that line into the wave and let that washed into the back of the cave.
Now comes the tricky part. A rescue chopper swoops in. Hanging from the helicopter, paramedic Peter Leopold inches closer to Paul.
I unclip the line and I pass that line to Peter, and he attaches that into the winch cable hook.
Joe is now attached to the helicopter. But before they can lift him to safety, he will have to time his jump just right to avoid being slammed into the cliff wall. He goes for it. Paul gives the signal and releases the line. Joe makes it by a fraction of a second.
Very large wave came in and just missed him. But as he comes past me, he's got a grin from ear to ear and the teeth are just shining, and he gives me a big thumbs up.
Safely beyond the break, Joe is dropped back into the water and reunited with his rescue partner. Not for the skill and daring of his fellow teammates like Paul, Joe's life would have surely been lost.